address an issue that everyone on this council has been asked about over the past several months and probably will so in the days ahead. And I'll do my best to correct some misconceptions that have been out there, as well as discuss the reality of the situation. The Tobacco Commission has been a very important partner with the City of Danville in recruiting new industries to our region for over the past 15 years. This partnership has helped create thousands of jobs at industries that are alive and well today. We also know there have been instances where there were companies that didn't live up to expectations. I don't believe that we as a council, as a city, have done a good enough job at explaining to the public what has happened, what is happening, and what we've already done to hopefully prevent these situations from happening in the future. I've always believed in speaking directly to the people, and that's what I'm going to try to do tonight. I did want to point out some statistical facts, and I'm going to read these straight from it because I don't want to misquote them. The Tobacco Commission has awarded 47 grants totaling more than $37 million to the City of Danville over the life of the program. Of the 47 grants, 31 of them have been fully successful. 10 of them are currently active, and it is possible that some of those will not pan out. 2 grants were restructured, and the clients have repaid an agreed-upon portion of their grants to retire the balance. 4 grants, which equals 8.5% of those awarded, are currently in default. Of those, Blue Ridge Fiberboard repaid the small amount they owed. U.S. Green Energy has entered into an agreement to pay back their grant money, and so far they have done so, which leaves Web Parts and GOK International. While I was not here for the Web Parts grant that was decided upon, I can speak in regards to GOK. I can say we made a mistake. And as it turns out, the information that we as a city council were given was incorrect and possibly untruthful. In an effort to bring jobs to a community that desperately needs them, we accepted statements as facts. But ultimately, the buck stops here, with us, with City Council. I wish we had done more to question the information we were provided and with the assurances we were given. But we didn't. We didn't do enough. I didn't do enough. And that's something I'll regret for a long time. So I accept my share of responsibility for this, and although we can't go back in time and change what has been done, I believe we can take steps to ensure that it doesn't happen again. And I did want to outline things that have already been done that maybe the public's not been aware of. As most of you know, last year we hired a new economic development director, Mr. Telly Tucker. I believe he will be a great asset to our city. Brown Edwards, certified public accountants, performed a special audit of grant and incentive payments issued to 7 clients. They provided recommendations on strengthening financial oversight of grant administration that our economic development department immediately put into operation. The Danville Commonwealth's Attorney's Office was notified of suspicious grant client activities that were uncovered by the audit, and an investigation has been ongoing since last year. The city retained attorneys at Taxing Authority Consultant Services to pursue collection of grant and incentive funds in cases of non-performance. 2 lawsuits have been filed so far. Last year, the city retained the law firm of Kilpatrick Townsend to more thoroughly vet national and international grant prospects to ensure that clients selected for funding are business worthy. And this one's key. This one guarantees that the vetting process no longer hinges on one man or one department. And on a broader note, in a few months, we'll be rolling out a new open again to regain that trust with some of the steps that we've taken that have been mentioned tonight. I'd love to sit here and tell you that this council's never going to make another mistake. That would be a lie. We're not a perfect body because we're not a perfect people. We never will be, but we can learn from our mistakes. We can grow from them and hopefully eventually prosper from them. Someone once said, when you make a mistake, you take your knocks, you learn your lessons, and then you move on. And that is what we will do. And I can say, and with all sincerity, my wife would say to a fault, that every morning I wake up and every night I go to bed thinking of ways to make Danville a better place. I know that's the case for everyone sitting up here. We this city. We wouldn't spend the long days and sleepless nights if we didn't. There's a lot to be accomplished over the next couple of years. I believe we have an obligation to do our very best for the people of this city. When we work together, we can achieve great things. And with your help, that's what I intend to do. Thank you, Mayor.